Hi everyone, I'm Julie from Mama in Pajamas. This is my very first video, so thank you for joining me. And I am going to be planning out my year for 2021 using the Erin Condren monthly planner. So what I'm going to do today is take you on a walkthrough of the planner and show you some of the benefits of it. I'm going to show you some of the things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do a little bit of planning out here and there in it, but I am going to do another video, a separate video on planning out the month of January, and at that time I will also plan out my year-to-date spread. So to get started, this is what I chose for my Erin Condren planner, and this is simply the neutral layers pattern. So she has on her website a wide variety of customizations for your planner. You can also get this layers pattern in a colorful design, but I prefer just the neutral for my outside, and then you can choose to personalize it different ways. I just went from my first and last name. Another thing you can personalize is the coil color, and so I chose the default silver, but I know that you can choose gold, rose gold. I'm not sure if there's any others, but you would have to pay extra for those. I was okay with keeping the silver because I thought it looked nice with the neutral layers. For years I had used Erin Condren and loved it, just absolutely loved it. I was a teacher, and so I had also used her teacher planner, which I absolutely loved. But then I decided to stay home with my kids, and so, you know, her planners were a little pricey. So I had found the Michaels planners. Now this is actually an Erin Condren cover. And I had gotten her seasonal surprise box for fall, and this was a cover in there. So I took the Michaels cover off that was on there, and then I just replaced it with that one. But as you can see, this is the Michaels planner. It's from Recollections, and it's very similar. Like, she has the, you have the dry erase board here. When you open hers, it's the same. So very, very similar. There is like a little pouch here, and then you have your year at a glance and your months and so on. So it's very similar, but I had seen some people on YouTube showing their Erin Condren planners, and it kind of caught me again. And so I'm kind of at a point where I'm able to pay a little bit more for a planner. And so I was kind of hooked again. I was like, okay, I got to go back to Erin Condren because I just love her. And so I did. And so this is my monthly planner. I also got her monthly collection sticker book. And it says, see the good in all things. And on the inside, there are stickers for every month. What I'm going to do today is kind of put my stickers, plan out a little bit just on one of the spreads. I'll label the months, but for the yearly spread, I'm going to save that for my January plan with me. So when you open the book, as I said, there is the dry erase kind of whiteboard cover. I've never really used this, but that's what that is. Here's where you'd put like your name, phone number, whatever information you want there. You turn. Now on the inside, you can also customize. I made the inside the colorful layers instead of the neutral, just because I do like color in my planning. And so I love like the colored tabs and things like that. And so I just went ahead with picking the colorful layers on the inside. But this is just a quote. And then when you turn it, this is the 2021 yearly calendar at a glance, basically. Now, I ordered this planner back in probably July or August, and so I'm assuming that's why it came with the 18-month calendar. I am strictly going to start from 2021 and go through December 2021. I like to start fresh that way. And I know that some people like to start with July, especially if they're teachers, because that's like kind of your school year. But I'm not there anymore. So what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to need this part, I have already cut a piece of white paper, and I am going to just put it over that section. And then I'm going to use this as my key when I plan out my year. And so when I'm doing that, I am going to be using these dot stickers from Planner Kate. And this is the S806. These are the transparent dots. And the S810, which is the circles, the transparent circles. So I'll be using both of these when I plan. And I'm going to say that, as I said, to do when I plan out the month of January. So for the next pages, this is kind of an open slate. I've seen a lot of different ideas for this, and I kind of have some sticky notes, which you'll see kind of throughout as I show you through the planner. I just kind of thought ahead, kind of brainstormed, what could I use this for? I think I'm going to use this for just monthly tasks, things I want to do every month, or things that need to be due every month or done that month. Things like, you know, changing the air filter. I'll kind of put that when certain things are due, because, you know, sometimes certain bills are just a yearly thing, so it's due in certain months. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Erin Condren sticker book, and I am going to start putting the headings, the month headings up top. So I'm just going to take and put it here. And so I'm going to do that for each of the boxes. So now that that's done, as you can see, some of them, these are hard to sometimes peel off, and so a couple of them kind of had a little rip, but you really can't tell. So this is set up, and like I said, I'm going to be putting in my monthly tasks and due dates, but I probably will save that for when I plan out January as well. And then on this page, I have the note for weekly reset. And so this is something that I want to start doing. And I think I'm going to put just like a generic list here. And then when I do my weekly resets every week, then I can come back and make sure that I've gone through everything here. And so I'm going to take this strip of washi and I'm going to just put a label. Use this one, if I can pry it off. Okay, so I'm still working on what I want as far as my weekly reset list, and so that's where I'm going to write that. But I'll show you the completed list the next time that when I plan in January, I'll come back and show this. So then you start off with the months, and so you are given a quote page. And from what I have been hearing, this is something knew that now the month tabs are connected to the actual calendar. And so a lot of people were excited about this, which I absolutely love it too. But supposedly the tabs used to open to the dashboard. And so it does open straight to the month first, which I do absolutely love. But this is what a monthly spread looks like. And so you'll see this again, of course, when I plan for January. Here is where I'm going to kind of list my to-dos for the month. That's something that I would refer back to like this page for, as far as these are some things that I want to make sure to do for the month of January. And then I'll keep it here just to make sure that I keep myself on task. And of course, there may be additional things that are not included in that part, but that's what I'm going to use this sidebar for. When you turn the page, this is the monthly, what I'm going to use for my monthly bills. And so I usually use just a separate notebook for listing out my bills. I just like to list them every month when I sit down and pay them all, and then the amounts of what they are. And so I was really excited to have this page included before the dashboard, because it's something that I could refer to easily. It's right here. It's connected to the month of, excuse me, in this case, January. And so this is a perfect spot. And you have this page for every month before on the side of every dashboard. So that is, that was exciting to me. I'm loving that. Then you have the dashboard. And so again, I have sticky notes. This is also something I'm going to plan in my January Plan With Me video. But I just kind of jotted some things on Post-it notes that I want to use the boxes for. So like I'm going to put my important dates for January here. Things that I don't want to forget to do this month, possibly. And this may change. I'm not 100% set here. It may be don't forget, but it may be something else. And then in this box, I want to track my books that I'm reading or books that I want to read. I've really gotten away from reading, which I absolutely hate because I am a reader. And so I haven't done it in a while. I've read sporadically here and there. Like I think last year I maybe read 5 or 6 books. But I want to try to read at least 1 to 2 books a month. And so I'm going to list them here so it'll keep me more accountable for reading them. And then here is probably where I'm going to start tracking habits. And there are several habits that I want to start doing. So instead of the question mark, this will be my habits section. And so I'm going to use it when I do plan this, Planner Kate. She has, for the dashboard page, there's a set grid already, and it'll go here. So I'm excited about that too. That's less drawing I'd have to do. And then after that are probably, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 blank pages. I was kind of overwhelmed, I'm not going to lie, because I knew that I wanted some blank pages with each month, but then I was like, what am I going to do with all these? So I kind of came up with a skeleton plan. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to divide this page in half just using some washi and just make this my weekly brain dumps. So earlier I had the page where I did put my weekly reset. And so in my weekly brain dumps, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to divide these in half. And of course, this will be the first week, second week, third week, fourth week of the month. And so I'll keep all of my brain dumps like this. And I plan on doing this the same for each month. So that's that. And then here, I thought I could have like a list of things that I wanted to buy during the month. I may even make it like part grocery list, part just things that I want to buy, whether it's gifts, because my daughter and husband both have birthdays in January. So I will probably have some gifts listed here, but that's what this page will be. So things to buy. And then on this side, I'm going to probably cut this in half again. And the top part, I'll do packages that I'm waiting for, that I've ordered online. And then any coupon codes that I want to use, that I see sometimes. In order to keep a clean email box, a lot of times you get coupon codes from companies. And so rather than keep the emails and keep the clutter, I can just start listing out my coupon codes here that I receive that I'm interested in. And that way I can get rid of those emails and not have all the clutter. So that's another habit I want to get into, is cleaning out my email and keep it clean. So here comes my overwhelmingness. So I have 5 pages. I'm going to be honest, I'm not 100% sure with what I'm going to do with that. I do have some ideas. I have jotted down some ideas of things I can use. Like I probably will have a cleaning checklist. I saw someone have pantry staples, so I thought that was pretty good. Use it for an exercise tracker, which is another habit I want to get into this year. I am a scrapbooker, and so my daughter gave me this idea actually, to keep a running list on the scrapbook layouts to do, and then the ones I've done. And then another habit that I want to get into this year is praying more and to work on my faith development. So those are probably things that I'm going to put in my in these pages. I don't know. Like I said, this is very overwhelming to me. So this is a work in progress. And I know that you are able to add more pages if you want. And I've just felt like I don't know what I'm going to do with the ones I'm given. So I'm certainly not going to order more pages. But some people do like these as journaling. And so you can add more pages there. So then, of course, you go to the next quote, and it's February. The tab, again, is connected to the calendar. And as I'm flipping through, I will have some little reminders here. These came in the Erin Condren Fall Surprise Box. These are hexagon sticky notes, but they are vellum. I'm not really crazy about them, but I have used them kind of throughout to mark things that I know is coming up in the coming months, and that I know when I sit down to plan that I want to make sure I include on my planning. So again, I'm going to use the sidebar the same I said for January. Monthly bills will be here. Dashboard will be the same, most likely. And then, of course, all the weekly reset pages will be here. The weekly brain dumps will definitely be here. I'm going to keep the to buy, the packages waiting, and the coupon codes. Those are all going to stay. But the other pages we'll see. So I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of flip through just so you can see the rest of the months. And I'll speed it up a little bit, but just so you can see what they look like. And I'm going to skip through the line pages because, there's 9 each. put a reminder for myself here that on Black Friday of next year to order my 2022 planner, because I ordered this, like I said earlier, probably July, August, and I discovered that on Black Friday you can get a really good deal. So I made myself a note to order my 2022 planner here instead of paying full price earlier. Okay, so at the very end, after the December line sheets, there is a 2022 calendar. And so I have not decided exactly if or how I'm going to use this. There is information about ordering if you want to order a planner, erincondren.com. And you can also join her rewards program, which is completely free. You do get a ton of points when you create a new account and place your first order. And then you can turn those points into money that you can actually use to purchase things off of her website. Now, you cannot use the money to purchase seasonal surprise boxes, but you can use it to purchase, like if you wanted to purchase stickers. I also purchased a perpetual calendar from Erin Condren. She has pins and things like that. So you can use the money for planners and all the other things on her site. You just can't use it for the seasonal surprise boxes. And so she does also include a two-sided pocket. I took these from previous planners, and maybe this came in this planner too. I don't remember, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure that these stickers probably came from here. But I cut off the like the jagged edge, and so I'm just going to keep these in here. It does have like birthday, different little appointment cards, blank ones, and then these are the asterisks. So I may use these from time to time for different things if I can think of how I want to use them. But in the meantime, I didn't like them in the coils, so I just tore them out and then cut them off and then stuck them in the pocket. And then the end of the planner on the cover ends with another dry erase whiteboard that, again, I've never used, but I did see some people use these, like this one in the back and then this one in the front, and they print and put pictures from the year. And that's a really cute idea, so that is something that I may do. I saw and got many of these ideas from Organized Chaos blog, and I will link her channel below. But that is going to be it as far as my planner walkthrough. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please consider hitting the subscribe button and giving my video a thumbs up. That would really be helpful, and I would love to have you. I do plan on making planning videos each month, and as I said earlier, I am a scrapbooker, so I do probably plan on doing some scrapbook process videos of how I do layouts and things like that. And I also want to incorporate some organizational videos. I have a plan for 2021 to organize most every room of the house. And so I will also be having videos on organizing as well. So thanks again for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all later. Bye.